The Utica's finest barbershop. Get a hold of George Baldwin or Kevin Beach on Booksy. Duratagre for all your new plumbing, irrigation, and renovation needs. Family landscaping. Make your neighbors green with envy. Get a hold of Russ. Norris Candy Shop for the famous turkey joints or just some fudge or other sweets. Stop. CBI cables, what the pros use. Plug them in, whether it's lighting, electrical, audio, or internet cables. The B-Dry system. Get a hold of Brandon Davis. Water in your basement, B-Dry. The Utica's finest barbershop. Get a hold of George Baldwin or Kevin Beach on Booksy. Duratagre for all your new plumbing, irrigation, and renovation needs. Family landscaping. Make your neighbors green with envy. Get a hold of Russ. Norris Candy Shop for the famous turkey joints or just some fudge or other sweets. Stop by Nora's. Utica Club Lounge for the party before, after, during the game. Utica Club Lounge where the Yeti hang out. CRM, Commercial Rental Management. Get a hold of them for all your commercial building needs. Robert A. Dix Insurance. We all need insurance. Get a hold of Bobby Dix for your insurance. Liberty Affordable Housing. New to the area? Get a hold of Liberty Affordable Housing. See what they can set you up with. Eric Kiefer, LUTCF, local representative and friend of the Utica Yeti. Fay Farms. Where's the beef at? Jimmy Fay's got it. Get a hold of Fay Farms for all your beef needs. Master Vito Hyundai. Make your move to Master Vito. The Yeti have. Utica Mac Incorporated. Get a hold of them for all your tractor and big hauling needs. Brand Y Distillery. Let Jimbo know that the Yeti sent you. We love Brand Y spirits. Hale Transportation. We'll do the driving, you do the hanging. Get a hold of us for all your transportation needs. Niscoba, the men in blue, keeping you safe. Clinton Tractor and Implement Company, the Caledona family. Check them out. Lax Knight, the premier box. Hello, everybody. What's going on? We appreciate having all you. And Paul Necker, OJ the Dude, getting driven around, OJ the Dude. But, Paul, we got to start with you because we didn't do it last week.
What's up, Yeti Nation? Greg Beecher, OJ. Now it's right. The world is right again. Thank goodness. Thank goodness. How you guys doing?
Getting through it. It's getting ready for Lax Knight. It's been a trying week in the Beecher household. All the computers are pulled apart. Bella's been sick, so poor Bella's getting to deal with my wrath as I'm ripping things apart and putting it back together. And then she's like, "I'm sick." I'm like, "Yeah, sorry. Go figure it out." But yeah, thankfully she's a good kid, so I don't have to worry too much about her. But OJ, what do you got going on up there? Where are you driving?
I am currently sitting in a parking lot at Michael's.
At a Michael's, the craft store?
Yeah, so it's basically your guys' equivalent to Bianca and Moore's.
No, we have
No,
Michael's.
we got Michael's.
Yeah, we don't have Bianca and Moore's though.
No, see,
sorry,
once again,
not Bianca and Moore's. That's a wholesale place here in Canada. What's the?
You were talking
There's another
AC
place
Moore,
like.
but that's not on the East Coast
Pardon?
either. AC Moore?
No, there's another craft store you guys have that's
Hobby Lobby.
Yes, that's the one.
Yeah, that's the Christian
that
one.
Is
that
like Michael's on steroids to me.
No, the Charity likes the Michael's better. But anyways, we don't need to talk about craft stores. We're here to talk about lacrosse.
Anyways, so the other day I just finished the SN Invitational here in Calgary, which was the game in honor of my buddy's great grandfather that passed away.
They played for him.
Yeah.
That is awesome.
We organized a scrimmage game here in Calgary, so I was there the other night. I live streamed the last little bit on my phone the other night, and everyone blew it up. It's over 1,026 views or something.
Nice. OJ's gonna be streaming in no time. I'm telling you, bud. That's where it's at.
That's where it's at, OJ. That's awesome.
I was live streaming, yeah.
Hey, we got Josh in the comments. Josh, nice to see you. Nobody's comments are getting put up today because literally I set the computer up, 5 minutes before we started the live stream. So, yeah.
The plane was, we got the propellers going and we taxied down and here we are. We got OJ out in the Great White West and Greg is getting ready to head down to back up to Utica.
So this is the computer that normally streams it. Both sides should look like that. But as you can see, the metal's off. I actually ripped the top off so it can vent better because we are going to be running nonstop 4 cameras, so the computer's probably going to get hot. So we made it a convertible, and we're ready to go. We've been practicing. We got all the cameras going. We can clip them. The expensive cameras should be here tomorrow. We rented cameras. Huge shout out to the sponsors. Without the sponsors, we would not be doing this. But make sure you're tuning in all week long to Blue Squash, our weekend long Blue Squash Productions. We will be uploading like crazy on our social medias. We'll also be making posts. Lots of highlights coming everybody's way. If you don't know what LAXNAI is, it is the premier box lacrosse tournament in the North America, I would say. It's probably the biggest one. We've got teams from Poland. I mean, Paul, who are you guys playing? Just like list off all the teams and who you guys are playing. Because with the women, you've played crazy games, and the men, you've played some,
Yeah, man. We're starting out with the hummingbirds. We have the hummingbirds of the Jamaica.
Nice.
Oh, I thought you was. Are you mouthing me, Greg?
No, I was reading Josh's comments. He
I'm
he likes OJ's. No, sorry, I'm reading.
When I read my, I'm like, oh shit, am I muted?
That's the advantage. Right now, the camera's facing me instead of up above like it normally is, and I can just kind of tip my hat down when I'm reading, so nobody notices what I'm doing. But yeah. And,
I was reading your lips. And I thought you was telling me you can't hear me.
Josh was impressed with OJ's beard.
Oh yeah, he got some grit going.
It's getting long.
That just looks longer because, unlike Greg, I have the camera below me rather than right to my face right now.
Yeah, so he's getting the extra chins down on the bottom, makes the beard look longer. I like it. So but like with the women, Paul, explain to some of these. Essentially, before the Worlds, you guys ended up getting to play all kinds of teams around.
Yeah, we got to play Team Japan, Team Netherlands out at the Mary Windsor Center with Netherlands, and then Team Japan at the Nexus Center for the ladies. And then as far as the men, we scrimmaged, my goodness, Switzerland, Germany. We got an opportunity to play in a world game against Belgium, and we won a world game against Belgium last year. So that was pretty awesome.
That was pretty cool. Airblane had a sweet goal.
Yeah.
So,
last year at LAXNAI, the ladies, they played Poland. We got our first victory ever in any type of box lacrosse for the women, so it was pretty sweet. My daughter had a sweet goal on that game.
I love Carly's goal. I can't wait till that'll be coming soon. Charity's finding that for us. I think she's already got it scheduled. I haven't been on social media, so I have no idea what's happening.
Yeah,
and so it went to drop Jared off, but
right is left, up is down.
Yeah, exactly.
Triangle.
As far as the this year, the ladies, and Greg, to jump right into it, it's LAXNAI week, man. Holy sugar. We've been, for the last 6 weeks, the girls, I'm not going to say girls, the women have been doing an incredible job. I just show up with a bucket of balls and, throw a couple ideas out there, and they're out there balling, man. It's pretty cool to see what they've been able to accomplish and to say a short amount of time on their own, the desire. And it's not like we're inside the Nexus. We're up at Tri-City at the complex. It's 95 degrees out, and they're out there fully dressed up and taking the checks, learning the checks, moving around and banging hard. And it's pretty awesome to watch them get themselves motivated for this. We started
Saturday. Josh says Saturday he wants to come out and watch, and you're talking about the Junior Yeti, and you guys kick it off against the Woodsman. That's going to be a big game. I'm excited. I'm sorry. I just realized I was blocking my camera with the phone. I am not on my A game today. Wedding ring, just like sitting there staring at it. As all of a sudden I realized, oh crap, the 30-second delay is really catching up. You know what? I'll just hide that YouTube window, and then I won't even know what I look like. It'll be great.
Well, it's doing the same to me. I forget which one I got the iPad right below it, so I'm looking at both of them, going, "All right, which one's one?"
You guys know you can just pop up the chat on that, right?
No.
Come on,
See,
OJ. Don't
don't
be
go there.
messing with
Don't
us
go
like
there.
that. Come on.
Come
No,
on.
We are.
seriously.
Yeah. Well,
That's what I do
next
every
time
week on my
you
computer.
can show us next time, OJ, when we're ready to go. You can show us how to do it. Okay. We don't have time for that right now. We're trying to get through the show. But the
Yeah.
Saturday should be big. The men's games, the championships will be Saturday night or Friday night?
Probably. Well, no, they have them Saturday.
Oh no, it is. It's
evening.
Saturday 5:10.
Yeah.
I'm looking at the schedule now. So at 5:10 is the championship, and then you guys are right after that. So the Junior
Which
Yeti are playing the Loggers on Nexus 1 immediately after the championship.
it's been pretty awesome, Greg, to watch these kids, the U15 kids. You want to know what? It kind of brings me back to the days of, well, I ain't gonna lie, coaching you and the Sikosis and the Patrick Nows and those guys. Bear Davis, all of them. And it's great stuff to watch little kids. All of them. I want to say we probably have about 4 guys that have played box lacrosse before. And,
wow.
But the positive is we have a 23-man roster. We had a full roster of 15 U15s with 4 guys that have never, but a bunch of guys that have now, they've been tinkering around with it, understanding it. We're going in eyes wide open. We're going out there to have some fun, to learn, experience. Like I told them, everybody's going to play every position for the most part. You're going to accept. It doesn't matter if I'm the stud attackman. I may get stuck on some defense because you want to know what? We're going to team up, and our defensive guy is sucking air right now, and I got to go. I want to be the guy on the field. We got a couple lefties that are definitely studs. I'm excited about that. And the cool part is for the most part, it's localized kids between the U15 and then our U18. I know the U15 has, I want to say between Rome and VVS, and then we've reached out to the Syracuse area. We got some Auburn kids. We got some CNS kids and Holland Batten kids all the way around. What you got, Bob?
That's the kind of foundation you need to build them up to be the future Yeti, right?
Oh yeah, that's where that is the future.
That happens all the time in Alberta. We have a U15, U17, and U9 league.
Yeah,
and they go on to play Junior A.
That's that, and they love it. I mean, how many of OJ? How many of the kids out there play a lot of field lacrosse? Is there much field lacrosse? Not really at all.
Nobody likes field. Everybody says field's for the birds.
Well,
I think there's one. There's field outside Calgary, but there's like a couple teams, and there's like Team Alberta and stuff that kids will play for. But field's not as popular.
It's just not. It ain't where the
because
action
the summer box season runs parallel to it, right?
Right. So they're drawing from. It's similar to what we're doing. They're drawing from the box kids, where we're drawing from the field kids, trying to get those kids it's been awesome to see these kids, all of a sudden, and some have not experienced the physicality or understood it. And yesterday they had a couple understandings of, holy snots, I'm getting hit, and not that they were getting the players playing the ball. If you're playing the ball and somebody steps in front of you, you're gonna get hit, and they get hit, and all of a sudden their eyes are wide open, going, "Holy snots!" Is that legal? It is.
It is. I also I got the description put into. Sorry, I just screamed at everybody. I got the description with the LAXNAI schedule now. So if everybody just clicks in there, I did put it in the chat. But I know a lot of times it's easier from the description. But I mean, how cool is it now? Paul, you've been coaching for what? 40 how many years have you been coaching?
Not that much. I'm actually probably
pretty close.
34 years. I graduated in 90, and I took my first year off after high school and of nothing other than working, obviously, after high school, because I didn't go to college, and my parents retired and said, "You're leaving the house, otherwise
Figure it out.
life
Figure
is a
it
funny
out.
place. Life
Yeah.
is a funny journey." So it was an experience. It is what it is, and I loved every moment of it. Getting these kids the opportunity is what it's about, and having fun doing it. 30, we're gonna go 33 years. I've been doing it.
33
33.
years. Yes. I
Box
20
lacrosse. Box
20 years
lacrosse.
ago you coached me.
Yeah, yeah. That's scary. And you want to know what's great though is you're still involved with it. David Sikosi's still playing, and I sit there and watch the guy. My man balls out. He goes out there and just,
It's
you want to know
impressive.
what?
It's impressive to see him still move the way he does. I'm jealous when I see him run
I
anytime. I'm
am as
like,
well.
oh man, look at
I
him
am
go.
as well. Yeah, yeah. As far as that roster alone for this weekend, it's probably one of our best rosters. We've with the Yeti. We got a couple guys that aren't Yeti, but are interested in being Yeti, so it gives them an opportunity to run with us. We got a couple guys playing out on the other teams with Bang and with Puerto Rico. So it's great to see. It sucks for the concept that they're out there playing with other teams, but you want to know what? Yeah, that's what. To turn around and say that is what it's all about. I got to keep that in my mind. It's growing the game, exactly, OJ. So it's hard. It's like
It's like sending your kid off to college.
It's like sending your kid off to college, and you don't want them to go yet, but
No, you're ready for him when he comes back, but you're still like, man, we had a lot of fun together.
Exactly.
I
And
get
once
it.
again, it is good to see that a lot of the Yeti we're running together. So we got a team that I think we're going to have an announcement or our roster post or something here at some point in time. I can't do that stuff because I'm not. A roster would be me taking a Snapchat or a snapshot and posting it concept.
Yeah.
So I'm waiting for the people that know what they can do to do it, and it'll look nice. But yeah, I mean, we got some solid talent all the way from facing off. Nikki Farrell is running with us again this year, so I'm excited to see Nikki coming off of 4 years with RIT and winning a national championship with them. He played out in Seattle last year with one of the teams out west that played against Dave and those guys. So he was out there, took the season off this year after a 4-year stint, and played a little summer ball with Tri-City, and we got Nikki Farrell running with us. So I'm fired up that we got a solid face-off guy helping us out. Leading the goal, we got Sully and we got Mario. Sully's going to be handling the net to start right out because Mario's got some work details that he's got to attend to. Hence why we go with, that's why
I just got a text from Sully. I sent him the picture too. I know Sully spends a little bit of time on computers, so he kind of has an appreciation for it. And so I actually just texted him. Glad to see he's going in and
fired up. He's
yeah.
fired up. I know. And then to return all of our starting offense. That's what the cool thing is a lot of we had some record year this year. Between Zach Blount and Jared Hussey and Chris Ryan, Chase Benton, Jesse DeMays. The ball worked around, and these guys were able to bang it hard. And we got some boys on the national light at one point in time, and then in our league, some leaders. So that's more growth. So I'm excited. Those guys are coming back. And then our defense, Chris McDonald just came back from being down in Mexico for the last, I think, month.
Remember we tried to talk to him. We tried to talk to him. We lost him, and it didn't work very good.
He was below the border, and it didn't work out. But
his cell service was below the border. That was about.
Yeah. I got the text. He was in basically he was in the air with his plane ticket, and he was on the way. He was in the plane. Took a picture on my way home. So we got Chris McDonald, Ricky Adelson, obviously the anchors, Jesse.
Paul is definitely doing more to grow the game than the NLL is, especially in the Albany region, because essentially you figure, all of this that's happened.
The cool thing is we got some Albany.
The Delarocco. Actually, so Josh, you will recognize the Delaroccos. He was a ball boy. You definitely recognize his dad. I don't know if you would know him by name, but from you know him from the floor, Josh, definitely. Yep. But they'll be there, so definitely go watch his games.
He's playing with Herkimer. He'll be playing with.
He's not playing with the junior Yeti? Well, never mind. We're not cheering for Ryan.
Out.
Sorry.
No. He's aged out.
All right.
Yeah, he's aged out. So he's up at Herkimer balling up with the Generals and Coach Leary and taking care of business with the Generals.
Excited for that.
Yeah.
I'm excited. I love watching him play, man.
He's growing. I know he's been itching and knocking on the door saying, "I want to play. I want to." And it's like,
do you guys have any college guys, or like most of your college guys are playing for some different? They're playing for the college teams, essentially.
No,
right?
we got Hussies coming back.
Well, okay.
Yeah, no, we got. Let me. I'm gonna throw the names out there because that's what I get to do.
That's what we're here for.
Opportunity.
Yeah,
exactly.
That's right.
That's why they're playing. OCC is representing with some Jake Costello and Hussey. So
hang on. So Jake Costello from the Northman, Jake Costello?
Yeah. I believe he played with the junior Northman back in the day. So we're excited. He asked if he could get a run in with us, and it worked out that he could. Chase Benton is coming back into town, so fired up to see Chase. Jeremy Leary is a household name in the Yeti dictionary. Ricky Adelson, fired up. Ricky's going to be running with us, so that is a incredible. What happened, Ricky? Watch out for Ricky.
I think OJ's losing us.
Nothing. We lost you there for a second.
Yeah.
How can you lose me? I'm babbling. Hey,
I don't actually. I wear one headphone off because I can hear Paul from Utica out of this side. So that's why I only put. This is just my OJ ear, and this is so I can hear Paul.
Coming out of the retirement, we got Andrew Davey is coming out since the PBLA days.
Okay.
With the Yeti. Andrew Davies coming back to run with us. Tommy Karam is healed up after some bumps and bruises throughout the season. He plays field and also box. Most of these guys do. So
Karam.
Yeah, it's crazy.
So actually, it's Karam though, I believe. So I usually do butcher it, but I think it is Karam.
No,
I just like it Karam because it sounds cooler when we're calling his name. But we do, if we're gonna shout him out, we should actually call him Tommy Karam. But yeah, if he's while he's playing, it's Karam because that's what he's doing. He's cramming it right down somebody's throat. He's flying. He's one of them D guys gets flying up the floor. You better watch out.
You gotta. Yeah, as far as Zach Blount, I don't know if I mentioned Zach.
Yeah, and I thought we were going to get to see his brother, but he's still in retirement. We got to wait a little longer.
We got to wait a little longer. Work is obviously reality is what reality is.
Trust me, reality is.
I'm excited though, but Peter Colburn, I don't mind. I remember Yeah. Peter's back in town.
And actually, we got a couple other Hawks that are running with the old men too, right?
Yeah.
We got to do the MV alumni roster at some point.
Mikey Grant is back running.
That's what, yeah. Mikey Grant,
Grant is,
what about?
Running.
Did you get Rich out there, Richie Thomas?
I did not. I don't know. Maybe they did. I haven't seen the roster, to be honest with you. Brent Dodge and
boy, I wonder how many guys we could get from that class to still play. Like I can't run, but I could probably try playing goalie. I mean, we're gonna get smoked, but it would.
I would love to see you play net, BJ.
And my hip don't lie; it just don't move.
Another young kid coming out of the Buffalo Junior Bandits program that we're fired up to see what he can do is Dawson Kazmerzak, and I apologize. Dawson. We're going to stick with Dawson.
We're going to stick with Dawson.
That or I'm calling him Kaz because that's my middle name is Kaz. So it's a sticker. I got to have things to stick with. So Dawson Kaz is going to be probably a solid lefty helping us out. And, of course, obviously, David Zukosi, Tyler Helt, Chris Ryan. Those guys are, staples on the left side for us, The cool thing with Tyler Helt is Tyler's very efficient on that outside shot. I'll give some props to that, but he can also get back and play a little D and help run that transition, getting the ball up the floor. And coming back from a couple tournaments, I don't know if you remember Sabu. You remember Sabu? He played with us at the Stick Makers.
Okay.
And then he also played with us last year. And as far as Sabu's coming back, he hooked us up with Santiago Chicha. If I messed that up, I guess Santiago is up at Cuse playing on the club team and plays a lot of box. So I said, you want to know what? Come on down and play some ball. So I'm excited to see what some of these younger kids are bringing to the table. But again, like I said, we got the Jimmy Fays in the backside and the Aaron Colemans and like I said, the Chris McDonalds. Those guys, Tommy. Those guys are going to hold down the fort and make it very interesting.
They hold down the fort well, but what we all know the story of this tournament is how many times can these guys get up the floor, because by Sunday, Saturday, the way it's broken down, who's still got the gas tank? How many guys like Ricky and Mac can really get up there and do it? I mean, we know those guys can, but that's what you're trying to see.
As far as the young dogs, we had chatted. I know I threw out there on the topics. Who are the teams that are going to win? There's some seriously awesome stacked teams, man. If you start breaking it down, I haven't seen who Nanatoke's playing for yet. Now that the tournaments are all over, there's some of these guys kind of be all of a sudden, oh, look who's here. Yeah, didn't think I'd be seeing you. And then all of a sudden, you never know. That's the cool thing. Is the Nanatoke going to run with the Lakers? Is he going to run with the upper dogs?
Honestly, though, so I'm excited. You got Tonawanda with the Flying Heads. I think that's what they ended up going with, was Flying Head. But man, so that's a bunch of the Braves guys. So if you play them, and that's where you don't know a lot of these teams till you get out there, and then you look and you see these guys, and you're like, okay, so this is this group of guys, this is this group of guys. So one thing that really made a lot more sense to me is when you go up to Six Nations, you see like the Frog Pond, and you see the down belower group of guys, and it's like all these guys, and it's like all these little communities, and you're like, oh, that's what this team is. It's this community, like the Basin Bombers was Tonawanda guys for the most part. Yeah, it's an interesting group.
It is. And some of the teams that you're playing against, I mean, depending on how the bracket fills out and everything, you can be going all of a sudden. If you're able to get into the gold round, you're all of a sudden going up against.
You're shooting on Dougie Jameson.
Yeah.
And I hope you're tearing him up. Last year it was nice, Dougie. We got to meet you. We got a photo. This year, if we see you, boo Dougie. No, I'm just joking. I can't cheer against Dougie no matter what. He's too nice of a guy. I would feel bad actually cheering against him. I don't even think I could yell that it was all his fault, honestly, because he's such a nice guy. But yeah, it's I don't know, the level of competition there is second to none, especially this time of year, getting ready to go. You've got guys getting ready.
All the international teams this year, right?
A bunch of them, yeah. I mean, the only difference really, so Team USA only puts their tryouts in every 4 years getting ready for Worlds. And what a great idea that is. They do the Team Blue and the Team White and pick a team out of it. But you get to see actual game footage. I don't know how Kyle Baker didn't make it last time, though. He was my player of the tournament. Grennan had that crazy highlight goal that's got however many thousand views on Instagram where he's flying through the air behind his back. So, I mean, honestly, last year, the goal of the year on Blue Squatch happened in LAXNAI. The chances of it happening again are pretty good. I don't know, though, if anybody can beat Uncle Jesse. It's going to be tough. Maybe the Paul Necker dive. We got that one video.
Dougie, though. Who's giving first?
Uncle Jesse's blowing it by Dougie, especially with that diving goal. Uncle Jesse's going to make Dougie look silly. We're just going to be singing the Full House song. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-da. As soon as he comes down the floor, don't worry about it. We know we got that one dialed in. Uncle Jesse, every day. Out of 10, Uncle Jesse's scoring 8. I might give Dougie 2 saves, but he's good.
Bouncing around like he was. That was a quality, awesome. And Jesse had a great season. I'm excited to see. Now he's rested up a little bit, not as banged up. Obviously, we by that goal alone shows the body is flying around. So a lot of the boys are rested up, and sticks are already still dialed in. We had an opportunity to go out to the Mary Windsor yesterday, and with the U18 and the U15, and have a quick practice with the U15, and then the U18 did a little scrimmage with some of the Yeti that are going to be playing in the tournament. So it was nice to see, some Zach Blount came down, PJ, Chris Ryan, Brandon Davis. As far as it's great to see these guys, helping out the younger guys as well. And props to those guys to take out of their time on a Sunday afternoon to come down. Shannon Sullivan came down and was working with the goalies, taking some shots and everything. And, and same to the Benny Miller and Alex Freacock. And I don't know the other gentleman's name that was there, but, they got in, got some runs, gave our kids a great opportunity to get some ball movement going around. And the U18 is, I'm looking back over the progression now. That's the cool thing about this tournament is I can look back going on 3 years now. This is year 4. And it's like to see where we started with each team and the growth of it. It's like, man, this is pretty awesome. What do you got?
Get going, guys, but I will be in the chat and I'll see you guys when I get home if you're still on.
If Necker's still talking, Greg's just sitting there going,
You're good. Me and Josh are kicking it in the chat. I just got to remember where OJ is. OJ, thanks so much. Everybody tune into Tech Lax and OJ the Dude all over the place. Thanks, OJ. Have fun at Comic-Con. We'll talk next week.
Yeah.
Peace, brother.
All right, now I got to get Neck dragged back in now.
You're going to make me big again?
Well, yeah, you're the star of the show.
Move is what you're going to do. You're going to make your move. Wait, let me come down a little more, a little bit. Make your move to Master Vito.
There we go.
That's how we do. As far as, I'm fired up. Friday night or Thursday night, first game inside Master Vito Arena. Oh, man. But getting back to what I was saying, Greg, our first year, we came in 11th, our very first year. I don't think there was, 32 teams?
It was the first year in Utica. It was the first year in Utica. That was the first year we did it. It really kind of kicked a lot of this off for us. It was
we came in 11th place. Then the following year, we come in? Went from 11th to 21st. Then last year we were 15th. We came in, and we're going to see where we would love to get into the top 10.
15th is good. 15th is pretty good.
We had a good team last year, and I'm looking at it this year and going,
no, 15th is really good. Josh, you and CJ should absolutely not drive up to Oshawa for the home opener. I don't care if you have Thanksgiving plans or not. Watch Charlie Brown or something. That's what I would say.
Go to Rochester.
Honestly, so once they picked up Zed, that really made me an top 5, Zach says. Okay.
I like it.
I like the confidence. That'll be impressive. Impressive.
I'm fired up, man. The boys have never looked, they've never looked better going into the tournament. To say our most solid. The cool thing is everybody's paid. That's even the more best part about it is between the women, the best more, I don't know, but look at how happy I am as far as, the suites are going to be set up nice. We're going to be able to watch some awesome game. The women have 23 ladies running on it. The kids U15, I think, have 23. The U18 have 23. The Yeti have 23. The Masters Tri-City Masters team has 23. So the growth has definitely started. Looking at our women's team real quick, because I definitely want to throw a couple names. I don't know if I'm legally able to, but I'm going to throw a couple names.
If I'm legally able to.
I won't say any high school names, but we got 4 high school girls that are on the team. Only 4, and that's awesome. One is a goalie. A couple strong transition defensive players, and as far as their field hockey players, they do an incredible job playing the games. The goalie is new, just started this summer, but she's a field goalie, but took to this game, and she's played in a couple of the scrimmages that we had. So I'm fired up to see what she has. But on the opposite side of it is we got somebody that's got some experience. Lily's not here with us anymore. She's down at college. So we were able to find Katie Smith out of from the Ireland team. One of
She's
their
got some big shoes to fill. I tell you, I'm a huge fan of that Lily.
yeah,
She
Lily
is a
was
phenomenal goalie.
incredible, no question. Lily is you know, and you know what? I'm very excited to see what these other goalies have to offer, especially because I know what they have in front of them. And you know, starting with Nora Vick. You know, as far as Nora Vick is the girlfriend of Ike, our face-off guy, and the cool thing to watch where she's transformed in the last from our game up in the spirits to now, her and Ike been working together, and all of a sudden Nora's a very talented face-off person. Actually, she got a face-off game-winning diving goal in our game with the Paper City Oaks when they came down to Rome and played us. So she got a little bit of the experience, and then you get you know, the local girls, the Abby Calls. The cool thing is we have a foursome that all played at University of Alfred. So Abby Call, Nora Vick, Booth, Amelia Booth, and there's one more. They've had 4 years of playing with each other to understand their tendencies.
That's
So
where Lucas went.
That's where Lucas went. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, and so they played down there at a very competitive lacrosse level, and you know, it's so very excited to watch them play. You know, Meredith Dix played down at the Cortland Club, and she's back ready to rock and roll. Madison Davis and her sister Abby Davis, who was down in Oneonta, they're back. So, you know, the cool thing again is our very first year with the girls. Would we have 9 girls on the bench with us, and
Something like that.
4 of them showed up 20 minutes before the game, and we put a bunch of stuff on them, and they went out.
Most of
them
them never played with a men's stick before.
Never even touched before the right there, and they went out there. The cooler
That was
thing
cool.
is,
That was cool.
is we have girls off that stayed with it. You know, the Madison Davis, and to sit there and say the one lady, to say lady, she young lady, Brittany Ronan. She was the girl that got lit up. Remember the one that got? She just turned and just got blew up. Probably
Just absolutely smoked. Yeah.
You know, she couldn't have weighed 100 pounds. You know, soaking wet with all of her equipment on, and again just turned at the right time, and boom, she comes off, and her eyes were like this. She's an incredible lacrosse player. She's up at SUNY Poly right now. SUNY Poly is rocking. We got Brinley Ronan. Who else we got? Abigail Risacci, Chuck's sister, is playing ball with us. She's been doing a great job. So as far as in Mackenzie Pierce, you know, another young lady that has been just wanting more, showing up, wanting more practices. And you know, Kaylee Ott, a local girl that has been friends with my kids for the last, I don't know, they're 23 for the last 15 years. Went to school, and to watch Kaylee Ott play, it is wow. This young lady has got a way of playing a game that she's never been able to play, and you'd sit there. Most of these girls are, maybe I'm giving away too much, but you want to know what? They've all wanted to play physical lacrosse, and every time the whistle blew, you can't do that. And now they get to it. And Greg, just to see them, they're smiling. You know, at practice the other day, who was it? It was Madison Davis. Oh, who'd she put on the ground? The girl just turned into her, and Madison was sliding across, and it was hot. That's who it was. And Kaylee comes off after her. Did you see that hit? I was like, yeah, it was a great hit. You know, and you took it, you got up, and you kept on playing. That's box lacrosse, and you know, they're loving it. So I'm so excited to see these girls get the opportunity to go out there and not struggle because they don't have the numbers. Go out there and actually kind of understand what the hell's going on, and let's
be competitive.
Play. Yeah,
you know, be competitive.
You know,
it's fun to get to the experience where you learn, but it's way more fun when it's competitive.
You know, and that's what we're very excited. You know, I gotta Patricia, Patty, I call her. You know, she's a incredible athlete. You know, again, trying to explain, ladies, it's a mental game too. So you know, if they give you a little bump, don't react to the little things because it's a quick tournament. That's the one thing is it's quick. 15 minutes, next game. 15 minutes, 15 minutes, next game. Don't get in the penalty box. We can't get silly penalties by retaliation. Let's play mentally and let's go out there and have a blast. So I'm extremely excited to we start out with playing Ireland, and then we play the Polish team, and then we have the Lawyers in our third game on later Friday or Saturday, whatever. I'll be basically sleeping there. I got the suite, and I might even bring the hammock and just at 9 o'clock or 10:30 or 11 o'clock when they turn the lights off, start swinging in the hammock. But yeah, fired up, man. Fired up. I know the other teams are fired up. I've seen a lot of talk on the outside. A lot of people are coming to cheer on players that they watch in the professionals. So that's cool. The international games, those teams are going to be playing. That is an awesome time.
That BP Lawyers team, they won it first year, right?
Yeah, we got them third game. So
Last year, yeah.
you know, we beat the Polish team last year.
Nexus
and
3, we got we got it. That's what I was just looking through the schedule.
Nice. So yeah, I'm fired up. You know, the young boys, I'm fired up. You know, mainly because you know the funny thing is one of our young kids from VVS local school. I've been watching him. I'll throw a last name out there, Crowley. I've been watching this kid. He's been bringing his son up to Tri-City facility since he was in kindergarten. And on a Saturday, I'd be up there mowing, and you want to know what? I see the car pull up, and there they are, just the two of them. He's shooting and shooting and shooting. And through the years, a good friend of mine that helps me coach every once in a while, Dave Root, was at that time coaching our Tri-City travel team. And his little guy was going through it, and I want to get a hold of Dave and get him out there to get on the bench with us and watch to see where the little Crowley guy's gone. Yeah, because he's got some talent where it's like, holy sugar. And not just him. I mean, some of these kids, it's like, you know, it was eye-opening. And all of a sudden, after two practices, you know, you're seeing a nice, sweet toe drag with a flip pass. And it's like, nice. You know, and they've, you know, they're picking it up, whether they're watching it on Blue Squatch highlights and stuff like that. You know, they're watching it, they're seeing it, they're practicing it, and now they're playing it, and so excited about that. You know, the UE18 boys. You know, I can tell you that Aaron Coleman has got a very, and we'll go back 3 years ago. He entered the U15 team, I think. Is that what it was? I believe so. And once again, you know, struggling to find numbers. Well, we had to have cuts this time because you want to know what? We got some guys that want to play now, and now they've been playing.
Yeah, Lucas went out in that first one and ran all over the place, and yeah, he's like, I never had so much playing time in my life.
But now the tides are different. Where you know we got a 23-man roster, and these kids have been playing ball now for a couple of years. You know, at least. I know a couple of them have had at least 3 LAXNAIs under their belt. So,
yeah, well, Lucas would if he didn't. You know, he messed his ACL up, so he's out at college getting ready. Otherwise, he would have been trying to sign up. Although now he would have to play for the men's team, actually.
Right. Well, that's
boy, wow.
That's the cool thing is you want to know what you can continue to play. You can always continue to play. You just heal it up, and get back out there. Yeah. As far as you know, again, the U18. You know, I was watching them bang the ball against the older guys, and it was impressive to watch them be
just like Zach said in the comments too. You know, he's excited for a lot of these guys to get up, and like I was talking to him about it. Really, to see Rorik come up and Perry, to watch Perry come up and to really be able to step into that role. That was cool.
Yeah.
Like that's my favorite thing. You watch these guys play. I can't wait to see Del Rocco this summer when he's, not playing for Herkimer and playing for the Yeti. It's going to be a lot of fun. I'm excited to see. That is the coolest part. You watch these guys kind of grow up and get to play and move into these different roles. So, yeah, and you know what? With the Firewolves gone, he's got a lot more time to practice, so he
A
should be
lot
even
more
better.
time to practice, and now he's in this area. That makes it, I think we have Wednesday night that we got to get that going. I know they do something out at the Mary Windsor, and they always advertise that it's free. So, the problem is
It's
it's
a bit
not
of a drive.
Utica. It's a little bit of a drive, but
It's an
sometimes you
amazing
got to
place,
do it.
though.
It's gorgeous. It's absolutely gorgeous, and they do a
How are the
beautiful
guys
job.
adjusted to the turf though? Because that turf, it's who was it? I think it's I want to say it was Tate there, Al's dad, who said they need to mow it.
Yeah.
They need to mow the turf. Maybe it was Herbie. Somebody said, I don't remember. Somebody said it. They need to mow
I
it. And I
remember.
just
I remember. Yeah, yeah. As far as it's now that it's been run on a lot more, it definitely sits down a little bit better.
better
It is
than it used
longer.
to. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's not nearly as long. There's not as many black beads. There's a
They
lot of
start
black
wearing
beads.
out. Yeah.
Yeah, they start. Well,
They lose a
they're
little
in
bit of their bounce.
they're
And
in everybody's shoe that walks out, and you lose a lot of beads when people play. So,
how
but
often
as
you got to
far as
refill the beads?
I, I, I think it's just actually a preference, honestly.
You just let it rock out, and then you'd be like, you know what? This is better to run on now. All right.
Yeah, well, and that's what it is. It settles down a little bit, and you don't have that. Not to say unevenness. It's not
It's
an
not as
uneven.
loose. It's like
It's not
soft
as
dirt
loose.
versus
Exactly.
more
And
packed
now,
dirt.
the turf sits down a little bit more. It's a little bit more compact. Yeah, I love it. It's gorgeous
They had
out
it.
there.
It's very similar to what they had at Proctor when we were at MB.
Yeah, very well. It was until they shaved it when they brought the. Oh yeah, years ago, I believe they took the snowblowers out there and they got a little bit too low. It's
Too
at one
too
point.
carried away.
Yeah. Yeah, a couple of schools have
Oh
done
man.
that. Craziness. But yeah, Greg, we got so many great things going on this weekend. If people can, do me a favor, stop over, make sure you say hello to Greg. Stop in, say what's
In
up,
between 2 and
Beecher.
3, we got things
Yeah,
going on. It'll be fun. You'll be able to watch all the highlights. We'll basically have a loop. Actually got. Well, I'm not spinning it. Charity definitely doesn't want everybody see in the house right now. But the I've got a big screen TV set up behind us that I'm bringing the monitor so that way we can watch all of it there. So you can just sit there, watch the TV. You see all 4 goals. We'll hit the button. We'll all get a chance to watch the sweet replay while we sit there and watch great lacrosse. It's going to be amazing.
the Yeti Suite's going to be right across in between 1 and 2. So
I'm going to
we'll be
wire a switch over there so Charity can stand and monitor everything, and I'll just clip the highlights from sitting in the Yeti suite.
ah.
Sit there
Always
with the
thinking.
stream deck.
See, this is now school.
There we go. Now I'm using that networking cybersecurity stuff. Here we go.
See?
I have learned how to
Hey,
hack into the Wi-Fi. I will say I am probably never going to ask anybody for a Wi-Fi password again. I'm
you
just
figured
doing
it
it.
out,
I don't really want to piss people off, but yeah, I'm probably going to just start doing it.
right? Well, hey, you know what? We got to get it out there.
And then it's like, well, how smart are you? Well, then just route me a network and let's just pretend like I didn't break into your stuff. Thanks.
That's all. He's joking, of course. This is
Yeah,
all joking.
absolutely. I would never. That was very hypothetical. Very hypothetical.
But yeah, Greg, I can't wait to see you guys with the highlights. Make sure people make sure you're looking on Facebook and all the Instagram and all that stuff because the highlights are going to be out there, and I can guarantee Blue Squatch is going to catch them.
There's
No
going to be some
question.
amazing. I mean, every year there is. I'm excited. Usually rinks 2 and 3 don't get a ton of love, so I'm pretty excited to do that.
We're gonna
They're
juice it
yeah.
up. We're gonna get it
We're
juiced
getting
up
after
over
it.
on 2 and 3. Absolutely, you
It's
gotta
gonna
get
be
it
good.
going. It is.
I still got some homework to do though, Paul. I just realized, and we've been doing this for almost 50 minutes. So
We almost did it. Almost
we
did
did.
it.
we almost
did it.
one of these days we're gonna stop short at 45. I don't know why 45. That came from who the heck? Somebody told me that an hour-long show is 45 minutes, and well, that's I guess if you had a lot of commercials. So
Well, we
I
got.
guess 2.5
Greg,
minutes
can I
worth
do
of
one?
commercials.
Let me just do one thing real quick. B Dry Systems, Fay Farms, Master Vito Hyundai, Durategre, Family Landscaping, Niscoba, Clinton Tractor, Hale Transportation, Utica's Finest Barber Shop, Nora's Candy, Robert Dix Insurance Company, Utica Mac, LAXNAI, Brand Wide Distillery, Eric Kiefer, LUTCF, Liberty Property Management, CRM Property Management, CBI Cables. CBI Cables, thank you for what you do to help get Blue Squatch getting some of these great shots on the cameras. Plug them
Yeah,
in.
that is a big thing. It's what the pros use. So it's everybody knows how it goes. If you go on Amazon, you buy the cheapest USB, whatever BS cables you can get. They're going to last you for like a week or two. If you want high quality cables, you get stuff from like CBI. It's like anything else. So if you actually say you want to run like a home network, or you want to run home video, or you even just want to be able to wire your TV from one room to the other and mirror it, all that stuff, get a hold of the guys at CBI. If you do anything with music, audio, video, they do so much more than you think. Audio, video, like electrical cables, they will package it. They've got cheese. It's really impressive. Huge shout out to those guys there. I got a tour of the factory and what they can accomplish in that. Yeah, it's impressive to watch everybody there doing their thing. So really plug it in. It's what the pros use. They're not kidding. So when you see how amazing these GoPro footage things look, so I wasn't even maxing out my cables because I didn't have the right hardware network connector to send it. Now that I'm a little bit smarter, I'm not going to say I figured it out, a little bit smarter, I've got some better adapters that are sending it. We've got the wireless ones going. Really excited. I wish, we could have an unlimited budget, because we would just be running CBI cables everywhere, because everybody'd have like, super high def 8K videos. But unfortunately, it doesn't always work out like that. But in all seriousness, it is what the pros use. And if you want a good cable, go ahead. Did OJ just jump back on?
I think he said, "Hey, I'm back home. I'm out of the car.
I am.
OJ, we're signing off.
We're signing off. OJ.
Oh, okay.
Do us a favor, OJ. Say goodnight.
That's all, folks.
Love it.
Without them, this wouldn't be possible. Please go ahead and say it, Paul. They can still hear you.
Yeti Nation. Till next week, make sure you check out LAXNAI at the Utica Nexus Center. If you can get down there, you're going to see the best lacrosse in the world.
Your new plumbing irrigation, this wouldn't be possible. Please support your local sponsors. CBI cables, what the pros use. Plug them in, whether it's lighting, electrical, audio, or internet cables. The B-Dry system. Get a hold of Brandon Davis. Water in your basement, B-Dry. The Utica's finest barbershop. Get a hold of George Baldwin or Kevin Beach on Book C. Durategre for all your new plumbing, irrigation, and renovation needs. Family landscaping. Make your neighbors green with envy. Get a hold of Russ. Norris Candy Shop for the famous turkey joints or just some fun.